Good day, children! Welcome to another day of learning adventure in English 2. I am Teacher Lorna, your teacher in English 2. But before we start, let's have a short prayer.
Great God of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we adore you for you have made this school year happen. Grant us mercy for some time forget how each day is a gift of meaningful change. Thank you for helping us as we gradually transition to the new normal. Let your spirit guide and inspire us as we move forward. Amen.
Before we start, let me remind you that we have different rubrics to be used in assessing your performance. Rubrics for assessing learning task number 1, rubrics for assessing learning task number 2, rubrics for assessing learning task number 3, rubrics for assessing output, and rubrics for assessing assignment. Are you fond of listening or reading stories? I hope you do, because stories can teach us a lot of things. We learn new words and ideas from stories we read. Understanding that makes up a story will make you appreciate it even more. Today, we are going to learn about the elements of a story. But before we go on, let us begin with this activity. Give the beginning letter of the name of its picture. Write your answer in your notebook. Kids, can you identify the beginning letter of the following picture? Great! First picture, mango. What is the beginning letter of the name mango? Correct! It's letter M. Mango start with the letter M. Next picture, watermelon. What is the beginning letter of the name watermelon? Great! It's letter W. Watermelons start with letter W. Next picture, apple. What is the beginning letter of the name apple? Correct! It's letter A. Apple start with letter A. Next picture, number 10. What is the beginning letter of the name 10? It's awesome! It's letter T. 10 start with letter T. Next picture, ball. What is the beginning letter of the name ball? Very good! It's letter B. Ball start with letter B. I am very excited to explore and learn English with all of you. But before we proceed, let us read first the vocabulary words and its meaning. First, cripple, polio, leg brace, massage, athlete, track and field, and limp. Cripple. Cripple means lame, disabled, impair, injure, or a person who has physical disabilities or cannot walk properly. Next is polio. What does polio means? Polio is a kind of serious child's disease leading to paralysis. Next is leg brace. Leg brace is a piece of wood used to stand or support the leg. Next is massage. Massage is the action of rubbing one's body to help him relax. Next is athlete. Athlete is a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. Next is track and field. Track and field, it is a kind of sports done through running. Next is limp. Limp, it is moving irregularly or walk with difficulty. What can you see in the picture? That's right, kids. They are crippled persons. As we learned a while ago, cripple means lame, disable, impair, injure, or a person who has physical disabilities or cannot walk properly. What are the different ways of showing one's concern to others at home or in school? With this activity, you are going to draw a happy face if it shows love and concern to others, and sad face if not. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. Laughing at the person who cannot walk. Correct! It's a sad face. Number 2. Give snacks to those who have nothing. It's awesome! The answer is happy face. Next is imitate a child who cannot talk clearly. Very good! The answer is sad face. Helping your classmate when fell down. Awesome! The answer is happy face. Next is offer help to your teacher when she needs it. Very good. The answer is happy face. And now, we are going to read a selection. You can watch the story also sent in our group chat. Here is the reminder and standards for reading. First, sit straight. Second, read the words with correct pronunciation and with expression. And third, stop at period and pause at commas. Are you ready, kids? Now, it's time for us to read a story. Our story is about Wilma's fight to win. Wilma Rudolph was an Olympic runner. When she was born, everyone did not think she would live. She was a very small baby of 4.5 pounds. When she was 4 years old, Wilma was crippled by polio. The doctor told her parents that she would never walk again. The whole family, all 19 of them, didn't believe it. 16 brothers and sisters massaged and exercised her leg. Her parents gave her heat and water treatment. Everybody helped. At 8 years old, Wilma had a leg brace. Even when she had a limp, she played basketball with her brothers and sometimes by herself. When she was 11 years old, she played a basketball on her bare feet. Everyone was amazed. Wilma was excellent in track and field. When she joined the Olympics in Melbourne, Australia, she got a bronze medal as a member of the U.S. Olympic relay team. In the Summer Olympics in Rome, she won 3 gold medals in track and field events. She was voted U.S. Female Athlete of the Year, World's Fastest Woman. The little girl, whom doctors said would never be able to walk, got a bronze and 3 gold medals. Every athlete that participated admired and respected her. But more than that, a loving family transformed Wilma into a real winner. How did Wilma become crippled? Correct! She was crippled by polio. What did Wilma's family do to make her walk? Yes, that is right. All her family members helped in massaging her leg. How many family members Wilma had? Correct! They are 19. If they were 19, how many siblings Wilma had? What is the operation to be used to get the answer? Very good! Subtraction. So, the solution is 19 minus 3 equals 16. The answer is 16. What made Wilma a real winner? Oh, it's awesome! The love and concern of her family and her determination to walk. How did Wilma's family show their love and concern to her? Correct! They never gave up when the doctor told them that she would never walk again. They helped her walk again. If you were Wilma, how would you feel about yourself? If I am Wilma, I would feel sad with my condition. But I would be happy with the love of my family. Is there any member in your family like Wilma who need your love and concern? How do you show your love to him or to her? Very good, kids. That's awesome. In school, how do you show your love and concern to your classmates, to your teacher? Wow! You are going to share your bond with them and help cleaning your classroom? Good job, kids! Kids, where did the story happen? Correct! The story happened in USA. Who are the characters in the story? Very good! The characters in the story are Wilma, brothers and sisters, and parents. What was Wilma's problem? Very good. She was crippled by polio when she was 4 years old. How was Wilma's problem solved? Correct. All her family members helped in massaging her leg. How did the story end? Great! A loving family transformed Wilma into a real winner. In understanding story, we have elements that will guide us to make it comprehensive and clear. What are story elements? Story elements are the important part of a story. When we pay attention to the story elements, it helps us to learn all we can about a story. There are 4 important elements of a story: characters, setting, events, and theme. Let's look at each element to learn about it. First are the characters. They speak, do actions, or participate in the event of a story. Characters are the actors in a story's plot. They can be humans, animals, plants, or as imaginary actors. If you read carefully, you would learn important details about the characters. For example, you will know if they are young or old, happy or sad, or if they are kind and loyal. Oftentimes, you can tell the traits of the characters by observing what they say and what they do. Second, we have the setting. The setting is the where and when of the story. Did it happen on a farm with animals and fruit trees? Or is it high up in the mountains? Or by the beach? Or was it in big city with lots of people and tall buildings? These are the details about the setting that you can note. You also need to remember when the story happened. Did it happen on a hot summer day? Or perhaps it happened on a chilly night before Christmas? Listen carefully to where and when the story happens. These details often affect the characters and the events in the story. The third element is the events. This is what happens in a story. These events sometimes show a problem and solution. The problem is the situation that the characters are facing in the story. The solution is how the characters solve their problem. Read carefully to how events unfold. How did the story begin? What events followed next? How did the story end? Create pictures in your mind as you read the story to better understand the flow of events. Fourth, we have the theme. The theme is an important message, lesson, or idea we learned from the story. The theme is not always stated or mentioned in the story. Sometimes you need to figure out the theme from the things that happened inside the story. When looking for the theme of a story, you may ask yourself the following questions.
What important lesson or message did I learn from this story? What does the story tell me to do or not to do? The following are some of the common story themes. Be kind and helpful to others. Value true friendship and loyalty. Love your family. Always respect others. Be honest and do not deceive or pretend. Again, remember, the 4 important elements of a story are characters, people, animals, plants, and other imaginary actors in the story. The setting, the place and time of the story, the events, things that happened from the beginning to end, and lastly, the theme, the lesson that you learned from the story. In your learning task number 1, write whether the following are characters, settings, events, the beginning, problem, solution, and ending. Write your answer in your notebook. For learning task number 2, copy and complete the following timeline from the story entitled Wilma's Fight to Win. Write the important events happened. For learning task number 3, match the picture of the important event with the appropriate age level of Wilma. Write the letter of the correct answer in the box. Write your answer in your notebook.
This is exciting! You want to know why? Because we will travel back in time. These are the things that we've learned today. Let's all look and remember.
What are the elements of the story? Kids, let us search the elements of the story found in the word puzzle. The letters are arranged vertically and horizontally. Then write the words that you found on your paper. Very good, kids. We have learned that there are 4 important elements of a story. Characters, setting, events, and theme. Characters, they speak, do actions, or participate in the event of a story. They can be humans, animals, plants, or as imaginary actors. The setting is the where and when of the story. The third element is the events. This is what happens in a story. These events sometimes show a problem and solution. It is the things that happened from beginning to end. We have the theme. The theme is an important message, lesson, or idea we learned from the story.
Were you able to note that? Try your skills in our activity.
Read a story of The 10th Hen by Myrna J. Hippolito and apply what we have discussed today. After reading the story, you will answer the questions I have provided. Copy and complete the parts of a story using a story map or bridge map in your activity notebook.
Kids, are you having fun? Let's have some more. Read the story of the pink wig and identify the elements of the story using the bubble map. Let's read again.
For the additional activity, color the balloons that correspond to the elements of the story. The pink wig.
Awesome! Did you have fun? Me too. Now, go on and tell your friends what you have learned in English today. Once again, this is Teacher Lorna, and remember, English is fun, and it's for everyone. Till next time, bye-bye.